disclaimer, I have some it's like five of these movies I've seen before. I remember them still, but like I haven't seen them in a while, so I'm just going off based on how I remember them from the first time I watched them. I didn't have enough time, just as if I had it like I wanted to watch all of these before the Oscars, but no, I didn't. I just finished Precious, the last one I needed, like 2 days ago, and I'm making this video. So number 23, Precious. I don't know. I don't like. I had a hard time watching this movie, like with like its subject matter, like with how Precious got pregnant, who got her pregnant, especially like showing that and like that in a quirky like directing style with cooking. That didn't go well for me. I finished it, but I pushed myself to finish it because honestly, I don't know. I don't really like this movie. I found it like I couldn't find any enjoyment out of it except for like disgust because I couldn't. Number 22. I like this movie a lot more even though I couldn't finish it. Call Me by Your Name. I couldn't finish it. It was too boring. Like I mean, it's not boring per se, but it's just like nothing happened. Like nothing happens. Like nothing. They were just like biking around Italy. That's it. That's all they were doing. They were biking around Italy. I don't know. I mean, I liked the. I mean, I liked the stuff I watched. I stopped right when they were like talking about like the World War I statue. A waste of my time, honestly. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I want as much as I was like wanting to finish it. I'm like, just a waste of my time. Number 21. I don't know if this is controversial or not. It's Jojo Rabbit. I understood the jokes, like I understood them. I knew they were like quirky and like oh clever. The only jokes I liked were the everybody was like being like Hail Hitler. Like the constant that I found that and I like that. Hey IMAX, like I'm not using this. Sorry. When Jojo and Hitler were like fighting at the end, that's the one other thing that made me laugh. I watched this because I love Thomasin McKenzie totally as an actress. But yeah, I just watched it because of her because I don't mind not looking at her. So that yeah, she's the only reason why I kept on watching it. I found no enjoyment out of it. Those three I don't recommend. Maybe Call Me by Your Name is the only one I really recommend, but I did not find any purpose in that. So, yeah, those ones I do not recommend. But the other ones I really recommend. Number 20, The Cider House Rules. It took me like 40 minutes to watch it, and then it took me like 5 days later to actually finish it. It was a chore to finish it, but I liked it. It was okay. Um, Tobey Maguire was great in it as usual as Tobey Maguire, but yeah, I found myself getting like emotional. Like I didn't get emotional, but I'm like, oh, I should get emotional. Oh wow, but yeah, solid. Oh yeah, it has the same subject matter as Precious, but this one did it a lot more subtle. So I not enjoyed. I like this one a little more how subtle it was. Anyway, Traffic. This is one of the ones I was saying. Like I've seen a while ago. I don't clearly remember it, but one thing I didn't really like is like how slow it was. I think it was slow. Yeah. Um, all it was like one like blue or yellow or orange. All these actors are like and like these types of movies like Crash and one other I forgot. All those actors like being in those kinds of movies, don't they? The Descendants. I watched this purely on my phone and Hulu because I was super bored at school and I was like I have to watch this. So yeah, I streaming service on a phone. Ugh. My phone is 2x1, so it's like one of those wide phones. The video is 16 by 9 because the camera I put it to 16 by 9. But yeah, it was super weird. I cut off half of the phone and then I had a widescreen, so it like shrinked it. So I was like looking at it very weird. But yeah, it was okay. Shailene Woodley, I love Shailene Woodley totally as an actress like Thomasin McKenzie, so I did not mind watching it. But as a story, it was okay. Nothing like and keep me invested, but solid. Like I said, Sideways. Cool. Cool. It's a cool movie, I guess. I was number 17. Sideways. Sorry. It's cool. Um, like the way the main character, talks about wine. It's like the way I talk about with movies, so that's why had me like, oh, relatable. That's it. This one I can watch, but I had no like urge to keep on watching it, but I had no urge to turn it off, if you know what I mean. Like I don't really. It's a good movie. It's solid. Like most of these movies are like solid, but yeah, this one's solid. Number 16, Moonlight. I don't get the hype, honestly. When I look at the poster of the guy, I did not understand it. I'm like, is it three people? No, it has to be one. Wait, is that two people? No, it's three people. It's when he was young, and then when he was like, when he was a child, when he was teenager, and then when he's a man. Oh, that's kind of cool. The poster, but yeah, I like the not love. I like the first two acts way better than the third act. I found the third act to be like kind of boring. I didn't see any purpose in it. Like when he was in his teenager phase, he grabbed the chair and he was like, "Yay!" to the guy. I'm like, "Yes, yes." For 15, Argo. I really want to rewatch this movie. I have no idea why. But I just like really, I don't think I really appreciated it when I first watched it. But I like the concept of them making a fake movie and then needing to extract people in this country. I forgot which country out. Solid concept because it was real life, I think. So yeah, really solid. With the director Ben Affleck, I like all his movies basically. I need to rewatch The Town to be honest, but I like Gone Baby Gone. A lot of these movies I own, I really want to rewatch. I don't know why, but yeah, Ben Affleck's solid director. I like his work, and especially Argo. I really want to watch this one again. Number 14, Brokeback Mountain. Every time I'm with the boys, I always reference this movie. I don't know why. I've never seen it before. I just knew the concept. But now that I watched it with my family, it was super awkward. Not gonna lie, but it was long. I think it was a little long, but yeah, that's my main issue. It's like a little too long. We're like, okay, where is it going? Like, okay, there's no story really. To be honest, there's no story except just like with them trying like to get together, but they can't because they lead their lives. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's no really story in here. The ending was pretty cool. Jack, I swear. But yeah, I like this movie. From here and on, the rest I like. I like a lot. I like. Look at him. That's my quant. My quantitative. My math specialist. Look at him. Look at his face. Look at his eyes. I'll give you a hint. His name's Jiang. He won a national math competition in China. He doesn't even speak English. Yeah, I'm sure of the math. Actually, my name's Jung, and I do speak English. Jared likes to say I don't because it makes me seem more authentic. And I got second in that national math competition. I loved the Jenga block scene. I loved it. I think I kind of butchered it like a little bit with like when Yang is speaking, but I think I did. I don't know why, but I love that scene so much, so much. One thing I don't like about the movie is that the widescreen, like, it's super close up on the face, and then just like cuts off half the face, and then it's like weird. I don't know. I like the Margot Robbie bath scene because she was. I totally was paying attention. 12, The Pianist. Well, yeah, The Big Short was the one I seen a little bit ago. That's why I really wanted to watch it. So 12, The Pianist. Kinda long, kinda long. Like, well, I don't know how long it is to be honest, but like it felt kinda long, but it was really like powerful. The story, well, like powerful because this man was going through the Holocaust. Well, was it the Holocaust? Well, World War II. Like his persistence to survive, him getting separated from his family, like powerful stuff. Topa's texting me right now. What is he saying? Yeah, try to catch a legit. I don't care. I don't care, Topa. If you watch this, I don't care what you have to say. Yeah, I like The Pianist. I won't say what anything, but I don't know how they let people like that director like continue making movies. I was so reluctant to watch it, especially like because of the director. But I'm like, wait, I watched Jeepers Creepers. There's no way like I shouldn't watch this one just because of what the director did. Um, But yeah, I don't know how Hollywood lets. And Roman Polanski wasn't even there when when he won the Oscar. I just found it funny. He can't go back to the U.S. So, number 11, 12 Years a Slave. A very hard movie to watch. A very like powerful one too. Like if you end up watching it, I a lot of the stuff like hit me. Like when the woman got separated from her two kids, when Benedict Cumberbatch was like trying to be like, have a heart. That's her children. I need the girl. Like yeah, very hard movie to watch. But a good one to not a good. I don't want to say like this kind of movie is really good, but like because of what happens. But it's a good movie because it's like I don't want to say I like it, but go watch it. It's really hard to watch, but it's a really good watch. And Baby, A Beautiful Mind, Jennifer Connelly. um, I need to rewatch this one to be honest. I just remember liking it a lot. Um, yeah, to be honest, I can't really say much because I need to rewatch it, but yes. Else, that's all I say. Yes. The scene with the baby in the bathtub. That I don't actually know. Like that scene was like pretty cool. Not cool. Not cool. Not cool. That was pretty like. Oh, whoa. That's whoa. I get it. Like I don't know. I need to rewatch it. Sorry. Number 9, Black Klansman. I was so interested in the movie because I heard like some guy said like, this is a movie where a black guy joins the KKK. I'm like, that is he allowed to do that? No. But and then I watched the movie and I'm like, oh wait, no, he joined through via voice. It was very funny, surprisingly, concerning the subject matter. I respect. I like it when directors make it funny, especially the subject matter. Especially this kind of movie. Did I just hear him use his real name? That was peak comedy. But yeah, I like this one a lot. I think this one should have won Best Picture instead of whoever won that year. I forgot who won that year. Green Book, of course it won that year. Number 8, The Father. I watched this twice in the same day. I watched it early in the morning at like 1 a.m. And then I watched it later on with my dad because I told him I think you'd like it. At like noon, it's like 12 hours later, I watched it twice. This hit me harder because my grandpa actually has dementia from my mom's side. So I'm like, is this how he feels? Like I don't know, but yeah, this hit me a little harder to home. And still, it was such a weird movie. I had like no idea what was about. Like literally, I just know Anthony Hopkins, the father, won Best Original Script, Best Adapted Screenplay. That's it. That's literally all I knew. It was so confusing, but I'm like, oh, okay. That speech, like, I want my mummy, like that hurts. Like it doesn't even matter. Like that just hurts. Like he wants his mother, but he can't because she's not there. But he needs her. That just hurts. You're not a true film bro nerd or a nerd in general. Ow! If you don't own the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Haha, baby. I haven't read it at all, but yeah, I own it, so I am a true nerd.
Gandalf the Wizard. Hello, didn't you read Lord of the Rings in high school?
No, I had sex in high school.
Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. I just remember like the epic size of this movie, like the "Don't you let go." That's really why it got number 7, because of how epic and big it is. I need to rewatch the Lord of the Rings trilogies because one of those trilogies, when you watch it, you're like, whoa, awesome. Later, you forget everything about it. For me, anyway, because it's one of those movies like so many intricate little details that is too much for me to remember, and I just forget the whole thing. I just remember the solid plot. Like they need to get to this volcano to drop the ring. That's why I don't really necessarily love the Harry Potter series because I'm like too much little intricate stuff. I just know Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, and that's just 4 houses. I know. I don't care anyway. But yeah, it's one of those you need to rewatch all 3. You can't just watch 1 or 2, or you need to watch all 3. The Potted. It's really good. My favorite Scorsese. My favorite Scorsese film. But Yeah, look at that DVD. This is how old DVD should be, with cover artwork. I didn't watch the whole thing technically because my DVD is destroyed. It's like scratched, so it got like it took away like 15-20 minutes from the movie that I had to skip because they didn't let me watch it, so I didn't really experience the full thing. But it's been a while since I saw it, so I need to watch it. But yeah, I remember the ending got me, my dad and I hard. Well, with Leo anyway. Like the actual ending with like the little rat. Top 5. Slumdog Millionaire. It's a very hard movie to watch. Like very hard movie to watch, but I love this movie. The soundtrack was pretty cool. Latikas. They say her name so many times. I don't remember why I don't remember how to say it. But Latika's theme was really cool. I watched the video on like the best adapted screenplay winners, and then it had that song in it, which made me listen to it. So, yeah, I like that song. Sorry, I'm so confused right now. Okay, there we go. But yeah, not solid, really good movie. I really highly recommend it. Number 4, The Imitation Game. I literally love this movie. I think I may have already exaggerated it being one of my favorite films of all time. Honestly, I think I did, but nonetheless, I could just like watch the movie again and again. That score was pretty cool. I think I watched this along with The Father, like back to back. So, yeah, I enjoyed this movie a lot. The ending where it said, "Today they're called computers," that hit me so hard. I'm like, yes. Number 3, I cried when this won Best Adapted and Best Picture, Coda. I watched this twice in the theater, once with Topa and one second time with my mother. She cried at the end. Story. When I was walking out of the theater, well, no, I walked out to the theater to use the restroom. When I was coming back, these 2 teenagers were waiting for a dude that was coming out of the theater. I almost bumped into him, so like, sorry. And then I stopped, and then they're like, "Is this the Batman?" Because they're in the thing. It showed Batman, and then Coda. They're like, "No, this is some weird ass movie with like sign language or whatever." They literally did something like that. I stopped. I really wanted to say something, but I'm like, "What am I gonna say?" I'm look at me. I'm nothing like the Batman. I can't go up and like, stop. I literally got so mad. They were like talking down a movie for another blockbuster movie. As much as I love Batman, I love both superhero and even Marvel. I don't even care. I can admit I like some Marvel movies. Like I love Marvel and like good movies. Like all these, none of these are blockbusters except for Lord of the Rings. But I hated that the fact that they were like, oh, this is some weird movie. But no, I had to get off my chest. Coda, I love it. Fernando Villalobos. It's kind of tough considering these 2 are some of my favorite films of all time, but I don't care. Number 2, The Social Network. What's more? I can't say anything that's been said, but yeah, The Social Network, go watch it now. The Social Network score is brilliant. And then number 1, No Country for Old Men. It's amazing. At first, I was like, this is a cool movie. I like it. Kind of boring, kind of slow, but nonetheless pretty good. Second time I watched it, whoa, this has no score. I like that. Third time I watched it, amazing, brilliant. I was sick when I watched it the third time, so my eyes were like really hard to stay open, and it was kind of day. It was day, and the movie's kind of dark, so it was really hard for me to see. But I didn't care. I loved it. Yeah, these are number 7, 6. I don't really know. Number 8 favorite film of all time. My number 4 favorite film of all time. Amazing movies. Go watch them. Yeah, every single one of these except for Jojo Rabbit and Precious. Don't watch them please. I don't like them. But yeah. Why do I say I like Call Me by Your Name more than Jojo Rabbit and Precious, even though I couldn't finish it?